Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Scripture in a little different way. We're going to look at 1 Kings chapter 15, only verses 1 through 24. We're going to pick up the rest of it next time we're together. And then we're going to add in 2 Chronicles 13 through 16. These chapters together cover the reigns of 3 different kings in the southern kingdom of Judah, Abijah or Abijam, Asa, and Baasha of Israel. These chapters contrast faithfulness and failure, showing how trusting in the Lord brings victory while compromise invites decline. Let's take a look first of all at 1 Kings 15 verses 1 through 8 and a little bit of 2 Chronicles chapter 13. This whole section in 1 Corinthians 15, at least the beginning verses, deal with Abijah being painted in a pretty negative light. He walked in all the sins that his fathers before him did. That's a great way to describe how awful of a person this guy was, how he walked away from God. 2 Chronicles chapter 13 gives us a deeper description, but a positive picture of his reign, especially some key moments of faith. When Jeroboam, the king of Israel, comes against Abijah with twice the army, Abijah stands on a mountain and boldly calls out Jeroboam's idolatry. And as Judah is ambushed, they cry out to the Lord, and God gives them victory. This demonstrates that even flawed leaders, when they depend on God, can see his hand at work. As we transition now into the latter portion of 1 Kings 15, dealing with verses 9 through 24, and then looking at 2 Chronicles 14 to 16, we see Asa's reign of 41 years continuing, and it's largely a godly and reforming type of a reign. Also, his early reforms in 2 Chronicles 14, he removes idols and shrines, commands Judah to seek the Lord and obey his law. He fortifies cities during a time of peace. When a massive Ethiopian army comes against him, Asa cries out in 2 Chronicles 14, verse 11, "Oh, there is none like you to help us, O Lord our God, for we rely on you." God defeats the enemy. Then in chapter 15, Asa is encouraged by a prophet, "The Lord is with you while you are with him." He leads a national renewal of the covenant, even removing his own mother from the power of her idolatry. Then the people rejoice, and God gives rest for many years to come. Later in life, Asa faces another challenge, this time from Baasha, king of Israel. Instead of turning to God, he makes a military alliance with the king of Syria to defend Judah. Asa becomes angry, opposes some of his people, and later, when he becomes diseased in his feet, he only turns to doctors, not to God. So we, in all of this, need to realize that kings and nations rise and fall based on their dependence on God. We must rely on God to protect. That's it for today. Be well, friends.